All right, friends, how are you today? Aaron Michael Eschenberg here, bringing some honest astrology for Tuesday, June 25th. All right, the pace car is gone. The race has started, right? We've got the moon has moved into Aries. The spark, the match, the match of the zodiac that's going to get this fire going, baby. The spark, the initiation, going toward what's good, going away from what is bad. This is basic survival principles. I'm not going to go toward the lion's den. I'm probably going to go to the fire where there's people dancing and singing songs. That sounds like a place for an Aaron. Lion's den, probably not. All right. My emotional moon, my nurturing moon is in Aries, connecting with Chiron today, right? This is how we nurture ourselves. When we are sick, right? Whether it's the common cold to bronchitis or whatever's going on with you. When you're sick, we have to care for ourselves, right? It's nice when other people do, but this is like self. This is self. I need to take care of me. And I need to come up with different ways that I can take care of myself. Originally, it's just like, oh, I've got a headache. I'm going to take a Tylenol or something like this, And then later on in my personal life, I learned, the majority of headaches come from stress or dehydration. So now I just drink the glass of water without the Tylenol. And then if I find, okay, what am I stressed out about? Can I relax? Can I bring some ease into this? Can I bring ease into the situation? Can I look for peace, where there's, conflict perhaps, or, it's finding an alternate route in something, right? So it's just like this easy, not easy access, but it's just like, again, going in that direction. So finding that route, there's a path in the forest, there's a path in the woods, and the salvation here is how to heal. With moon, conjunct Chiron, sometimes we can feel that we don't fit in, that we can be surrounded by 1,000 people and we're alone. We can feel alone in this, and that's okay. Because we all deal with ourselves and our emotions differently. And the moon is squaring the sun today, right? So the moon and Chiron are both squaring the sun down there at 3-4 degrees of Cancer. So it's a similar energy like we talked about yesterday, and that's energy that's going on all week, but now we have the moon involved in this. So it's just like, look, how do you need to take care of yourself, and how can that change? Because that's what's going on right now. We're changing, so much change in how we're dealing with life and how we're moving through, that intuitive pull, and how we're moving through each day. So this is like, can I take a different approach? Can I take a different look? Can I spark a different match or start a different fire with this energy? Because this isn't going to sustain it. This is only the spark. This is the initiation. What we do with that energy after that is what's going to sustain it. That's this Taurus stuff and all the Cancer energy and everything else. But this is a very fast spark of like, look, how can I heal? Is it maybe natural medicines? Maybe if I'm finding myself like that, if I'm surrounded by people on a Tuesday and I feel very alone, or I feel isolated or misunderstood, misrepresented, what ways can I take care of myself? They say like 15 minutes a day of meditation can change, a 50-year-old person's brain to a 25-year-old person's brain. 15 minutes of just silence to give to yourself can be the most amazing medicine you can have out there. So it's like diving deeper into this, with all this Jupiter, expansion, Neptune expansion, all this expansive energy. We're constantly being pushed this year to find alternative routes, alternative ways to heal, alternative medicines. And, this Chiron energy, it's just like we got to find alternative ways to understand ourselves, the relationship with ourselves, to heal the relationship with ourselves. Again, it's like to name 5 things that you hate about yourself versus 5 things that you love about yourself. It's really easy to pick apart yourself. It's easy to put yourself down and then, to say, oh, I love this, and this, we find more difficult, we find more resistance doing that. But maybe that's a great way to start the day. Hey, it's good morning, Aaron, it's a beautiful day, or whatever, whatever. And these are the things that I'm going to do today, or this is what I love about myself, or, it's nurturing. We have to nurture ourselves today and take care of ourselves. We have to take care of ourselves first. Because if everybody is sick in the world, at the same time, everyone needs to take care of themselves. It's really wonderful when we have somebody else that's going to help out and say like, hey, yeah, okay, Susie, Megan's going to pull your hair back while you're puking in the toilet because you drank too much Goldschlager when you were, whatever. It's just like, oh, thanks for pulling my hair back. I don't know where that came from. Such a weird example. But somebody can pick you up and help be your crutches if you break your ankle and help you finish, cross the finish line or whatever it is. It doesn't have to be Stacy drinking Goldschlager, whatever. So, friends can be there to help you out. It's wonderful when they are. When we rely on other people so much to help us out when we're going through our own internal muck, and sometimes our friends can't be there for us. Sometimes our friends are dealing with our own internal muck. And we have to come up with the ways to heal ourselves. All right? So that's what's going on. That's a good energy today. A good chunk of like what is going on today. And of course we still have all this, this manifestation, this changing of who we are and how we approach life. This all ties in. But like the meat of the day is really this nurturing aspect. And it's just like, do we need the Tylenol or is it just the water? And at what day do we say today's the first day? Today I'm taking the first step. If I've been on, my God, I had ADD when I was a kid. I was like, I never believed that. I never believed I had some deficiency. It was just like, look, if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, you're going to think it's stupid its whole life. So doctor, by saying the way that my brain, brings in information isn't maybe the same as the rest of the kids in class, and then they want to give me these pills when I was just a little kid, but I knew as a young kid, I was like, this is wrong, and it took like, all right, it took time for like, if you've been doing this cycle every single day, and you're given this and you're told to take this because you're wrong. There's something wrong with you. Oh dear God, there's something wrong with you. You're not right in society, and here, eat this pill to make you normal, eat this pill to make you normal. And there has to be a day where you say, this is the day I'm not eating that stupid pill to make me normal because I'm me. Now I'm not a doctor. I'm not telling you to just stop any sort of medication you're on. I'm using this as an example for myself. And for us, there is a day where we just say, look, today's it. Maybe, smoked weed for 20 years of your life. And maybe you're like, you know what, I'm done with it. Or I've drank alcohol for 20 years of my life. Or I've relied on that, ibuprofen every time I have this thing. And it's just like, okay, maybe there's another approach. Maybe there's other alternative ways to heal. There's other alternative ways to do these things. And by like taking our own initiative, to learn to expand the ways that we can heal ourselves is really the meat and the power and the beauty of this. And then it's self-empowering, and that's what I love about astrology is it's self-empowering here. It's just like, it's up to you. It's up to you, It's up to you. And again, that relying on your friend, it's really wonderful when they're there, but this day is about you journeying in the world and you making that stuff happen. And you're going to come out on top. You're going to come out as a victor, and you're going to come out with new knowledge and just new ways to do things, which is really the beauty of it. So it's like when we're put in this pickle, when we're put in that corner or in the situation that we're in with whatever is going on for you this Tuesday with this kind of energy, it's like we are going to expand by that. It's just that you're put in a situation where you're forced to react. And you're forced to do something, and we're forced to take an alternative approach. And that's the cool thing about this Aries energy is it's boom, it's now. It's that fire right now. So it's going to happen, and then boom, we've got this new spark, that new spark of life that's going to heal ourselves and help heal our perspective of ourselves and how we're maneuvering in this world and this playground of life that we're creating and living in every single day. So happy Tuesday. Let the races begin, right? We'll see you tomorrow.